We have all heard how dangerous distracted driving can be, but do you really know the consequences? Joining us this morning to break it down is the senior partner of Catania and Catania, Peter Catania. Good to see you.
Hey,
Good
Carly.
morning.
Nice to Good morning.
So we were talking, you've been in the business for quite some time. You've seen this kind of escalate, I'd imagine,
yes.
really, when it comes to distracted driving. It's always probably been an issue.
So distracted driving encompasses many different things, right? So the most context is texting and the mobile device. That has totally changed the dynamics of driving and people's ability to focus and not multitask. And the minute they change their focus is the minute where danger can occur, and accidents certainly, statistically speaking, have increased over the last 3 to 5 years as mobile devices have become much more plentiful and people use them almost at a moment-to-moment basis.
We were saying we're all a little bit guilty of it. I think we can all do a better job about doing that.
Absolutely.
But talk about the actual consequences. I think the problem is, too, we hear about distracted driving a lot, but I'd imagine where you're sitting, you actually see the consequences. You see how devastating this can be for families.
It's catastrophic. And I would, best as I could communicate to tell someone, listen, that text, that 2-second ding and diversion of your attention is not worth the consequences. Yeah. And of course you can't undo, what's already occurred, but anybody who's been through it and understands the severity of trying to multitask and have been at either the victim of a very severe accident as a result of someone being distracted from doing what they're doing, driving, it's life altering. Yeah. And so, yeah, it is unfortunate, and it's a hard thing to talk about because people don't fully understand it. Yeah. And everybody thinks they can multitask, right?
Right. Oh, I know.
And you're only talking about 2 seconds in terms of diverting your attention, but the human brain, in terms of when you drive, you're actually assembling so much information when you look at the road. You're counting speed. You're looking at other drivers. You're looking at people merging in front of you. So there's a lot of data your brain's processing when you are driving, and to divert your brain from that processing of data to be a safe driver to a 2-second text can just be catastrophic. And it can be that you're doing nothing wrong. It just could be you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, unable to react to someone else's recklessness.
When you hear of drinking and driving, and obviously how dangerous that is, but I would argue that distracted driving is probably a bigger issue. I know I see it on the interstate every day, where you see somebody on their phone and swerving. And
I see all ages, and some people think, well, if it's not a handheld device, it's remote through Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or otherwise, that you can do it. Yeah. It still distracts.
You think Bluetooth and even talking through Bluetooth and stuff is still distracting?
Absolutely, hands-free, though it's perhaps better than holding the phone up to your ear, right? Or looking down at it directly, but absolutely, because again, that moment, that split second, you're using your attention and focus on something other than looking at what's going on around you in the car. It puts you at immediate danger and hazard and a disadvantage to everybody else that's around you.
So from your legal perspective, I mean, what's your take home for families watching today, for people watching? I mean, what is the best thing that they can take with them today? So
as best you can. So I can tell you, hey, don't text and drive, right? I mean, that's very simple, straightforward. We're all going to ultimately, though, fail in that endeavor, right? So be as vigilant as you can. There is no message that is so important as to your physical well-being, your family's well-being, or other citizens or drivers on the road's well-being. And there's nothing worse than knowing what you did and having being responsible for the catastrophic consequences of seriously affecting either your own well-being or that of an innocent person just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, if someone unfortunately has had to deal with, maybe that they didn't want to or expected to, if they have any questions, can they call your office? What would you have them do?
Oh, shoot. Yes, of course. Feel free to always, I mean, that's part of what we do. It's a public service. My brother and I, we've always thought that it was very noble to pick a profession that was in service to others. And we very much view that. Not every call is going to turn into a case, but that's okay. Good information provided to folks who can use it and keep themselves and their families safe is a good day and a job well done. So absolutely. Questions, comments, thoughts, or otherwise, please, yes, feel free to call. That's what we're there for.
Well, we appreciate you spending some time with us. We know you are very busy. We'll make sure and put your contact info up there and make sure and put it on our website as well. And then we look forward to seeing you again soon, okay?
Thanks, Carly. Appreciate it.